Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome back to a new video. I missed you so much. This is gonna be a much needed girl talk video. I'm gonna be taking you through my afternoon, my evening while I answer the questions that you sent in. First question we have is, do I have daw any hair care routine? I only use whatever shampoo na nasa CR. I'm just gonna get it. Right now, I'm using the Guard Anti-Dandruff Shampoo Refreshing Menthol with mint and eucalyptus. I really don't do much with my hair. It naturally just looks like this. After I shower, I comb it and then I let it dry. I use a wide tooth comb para dili kayo daghan ang hair fall. Yes, that's it for my hair care routine. Actually, my plans for this afternoon. I still have one project left that is due tomorrow, which is a class project, and I'll be doing that this afternoon. In relation to that, someone asked, Giunsa nimo pag-deal sa setup karon? So I think she's referring to the online school setup. What really helped me go through the daily is to have a system. I use Google Calendar and a to-do list. Google Calendar, my database for all my deadlines. I use that as my guidepost to everything that needs to be done. And then I also have a to-do list, which is outside. I'm gonna get na lang. So this has been my planner for the past 5 months. This is what my to-do list looks like. Chining! It has morning, afternoon, and evening. Knowing what needs to be done helps me keep focus and stay sane. Experiencing burnout this semester changed the way I worked. I came to a point where I overworked myself. I took limited breaks. I put so much pressure on myself, which led me to break down. My brain didn't work, my body didn't work. I really noticed everything that was not okay with me. I sought help. It gave me a perspective as to what's the problem, what I can do to solve the problem, and what I can do to be better. Yeah, and now I'm doing better. And I feel I'm doing better. That incident made me rearrange my priorities in life and not do self-care as an emergency band-aid thing, but it's a preventive thing to avoid getting burnt out. Kagets mo? So going back to the question, how I dealt with the online setup, it's making time for activities other than school, which is leisure, your exercise. I haven't exercised in 3 weeks. Gonna try to exercise again. Rest, your family, your dog, anything else, your hobbies. Make time for that, okay? Time to make Google Docs. I focus on my document first. With half of my work, and now we're taking a break. Taking breaks is essential so that you would be able to conserve your energy and rest and eat some food because I'm hungry. I'm back, brought some snacks. What is your favorite self-care activity during your period or your PMS? This is on time. My favorite activity to do is to eat. I give in to my cravings during my period. There was a time, I think that was last month, parang nag-take out ko for 2 times in a week. I ordered sushi and then I ordered McDo. Another thing, kay watching sappy movies, I let myself cry or I let myself be super kilig. There's no in between. We started watching the Twilight series this week. Man, I now understand the craze back then. No matter how everyone else thinks it's so... I still think it's nice because it's about love between the vampire and the human and the werewolf. You should know by now that I'm a hopeless romantic. What do you do when you're in those days when you don't love yourself? There are days talaga, no, when you wake up and you feel sad. You wake up and you feel like a failure. I experienced that too, bitaw. I'd like to tell you that those days are normal. I guess everybody goes through that. Practical things that I do on days where I just feel meh. I sleep. That's a coping mechanism. Or I play with my dog. Whenever I play with Bruno and I just massage his face and do baby talk and sing to him, and I feel like I have a purpose in my life. I water the plants. I talk to them. Hi everyone! You're all so beautiful and pretty. I'm so proud of your growth. And somehow, while doing that, I feel like I'm also talking to myself. And then whenever like there's a dying plant, I tell the dying plant, oh, kaya pa na nimo. I'm gonna water you and you're gonna get so much sunshine and all the nutrients and you're gonna survive. Last activity is I try to dress myself up for the day. So I wear clothes that make me feel good. I wear lipstick. Lipstick makes me feel like a badass. Okay, wala pa na ko naman og kaon. After eating, let's paint our nails. Welcome to Alyssa's nail salon. Now is the time for us to color our nails, and we have this Click nail lacquer in the shade Ube Chic. We chose this color because my sister and I have been obsessed with Olivia Rodrigo's album, which is called Sour, and the main color for that is this color. And we also have this OMG matte potion, which we are gonna put on top of the purple nail polish. The question is, dating in the time of pandemic. Wait, I need to rest my hand on top of something. Mr. Daniel Padilla. Yesterday, when I was scrolling through Facebook, an ad popped up on my feed and said, "Hey Alyssa, try Facebook dating. There are 10,000 people who are in Facebook dating whatsoever." And then I sent it to my friends and I said, "What is this?" And they said, "Maybe it's a sign." I was like, no. And, ooh, it's nice. I am a single Pringle. I'm happy being a single Pringle for now. Just taking the time to get to know myself, get to know what I want in a relationship. Charot! Pero bitaw, dili charot ang gipang ingon. With regards to this department, would crushing over male actors qualify as dating? Look at this! It's purple! Ah, it's nice! Just get back to me in like a year or so. Maybe I'd have something to say. But for now, I'm a clueless cookie. Okay, moving on. How did you get past your insecurities? How did you embrace your flaws? Back then, I believed that only other people have the power to determine if you're beautiful or not. So I grew up depending on what other people have to say. I didn't feel beautiful because I kept waiting on other people to tell me that I was beautiful. I always see my belly as just a bunch of flabs. Arms are big and my forehead is very wide and my swung is very sharp. But now, as I'm 21, I learned that we have to embrace our own bodies, and I don't have to wait on other people to tell me I'm beautiful. I can tell myself, and I know that I am beautiful. It starts within ourselves to believe that we are beautiful and we are worthy of all the good things in this life. And what I did with my flaws, well, I reframed the way that I see my flaws. I don't even call them flaws. They're not flaws. They're not harming anyone. My flabby belly contains all my intestines and my organs, and they help me live every day. My big arms help me carry whatever I need to carry. And I don't know the purpose of the forehead, pero it's there. My body is making me human and making me live. Noto, I think last year I started wearing a sports bra. And then the more I saw myself wearing a sports bra, the more I saw my belly exposed and my arms exposed while I work out, I became more comfortable with seeing them out in the open. I didn't feel so shy about them anymore because I saw how my belly supported the weight of my body, how my arms also did that. With regards to my forehead, I put my hair up in ponytails more often. I realized na, oh, my forehead looks okay. Well, I can't say I don't have insecurities anymore. I still have them, but they're not disturbing my everyday life as much as it did before. Did I make sense? Oh my god, it looks so bad! How to conquer intrusive thoughts. So I also deal with this. Diba, ganina I talked about how I broke down and then I went to see an OT for help. I shared how I had intrusive thoughts. For example, whenever I'm studying, my brain would tell me that you're gonna fail anyway. Why are you studying? You're not capable of doing this. Basta nga na, ginaingon sa akong brain, makalagot kayo. Whenever that happens, kaya mura akong mupos, di makatanga na dayon ko, and then I fall into a deep hole of those negative, intrusive thoughts. Oh my gosh, this is so challenging. How do people do this? So yeah, what I did and what I've been doing, bringing myself back to the present. Hey Ali, you're here, you are studying for your exam. It may seem very impossible for you to finish studying, or you may feel like you're the dumbest person alive, but you are not. You have said this a million times before, na dili nimo kaya, pero you did. It's bringing back control over your own thoughts, bitaw, and actively like telling your intrusive thoughts nga, hey, there's no space for you here. I know you're there, I acknowledge your presence, but now is not the time for you to go inside my gate. If your intrusive thoughts really affect your daily activities, then I recommend seeking help, Jude. My advice could only do so little. Okay, I'm not a professional yet. I'm just saying this based on my experience, and this is just a general thing for me to say. May not be applicable to your situation. So I really recommend seeking professional help because they know what to do. They can evaluate, they can assess, and they can provide more specific interventions for you. I'm sharing some resources that you can access if ever you need mental health support. Somebody was asking about my skincare routine, and I'm going to be sharing it to you for the last part of this video. First of all, I'd like to thank Human Nature CDO for sending me these skincare products. I'm very thankful. A couple of weeks ago, they came in the mail, and I've been trying them ever since. Let's start off with the Human Heart Nature Marine Caviar HydroMiracle Face Cleanser.
I know where I'd rather be tonight. I know where I'd rather be tonight. Playing with fire.
As I wait for my face to dry, I'm just going to answer more questions. What are the healthy habits that you do? Let's see. What are the things that I do that are healthy? I'm an avid water drinker ever since, so I drink a lot of water every day. I do skincare. My sleeping habits are not healthy, to be honest. When it comes to social media, I am very aware of what makes me feel good and what makes me feel not good. Other habits, when it comes to spending money, I have a habit of sleeping on it, so I don't buy it right away, especially if it's online shopping. Okay, now let's put on toner. I'm using the Human Nature Balancing Face Toner Elle. So this is for oil control, combination to oily skin. What I like about this, it doesn't sting on the skin. The very first toner that I used, hapdos kaya akong panit. When I tried out this one, it didn't hurt, even for one bit. And it smells so good. It smells like citrus, which is one of my favorite scents. So I just dab this across my face. The gunk has been taken out. Thank you for your service. What makes you feel confident and pretty? What makes me feel confident is knowing that I am using the talent and skills that God has given me. I feel pretty when I'm being myself. That's when I feel the most beautiful, confident, and pretty. Okay, how to be confident in our own bodies. Based on my experience, it's all rooted in acceptance, accepting that you are perfectly okay just the way you are. And what's important is that you take care of it. Eat food that's good for you, drink water, exercise, get sunlight. That's it. Last question will be answered after I put the moisturizer. This is the Marine Caviar HydroMiracle Moisturizer. Okay, my skin is feeling great right now. How do you stay confident without being perceived as boastful? I think if you come from a place of genuine intention and knowing that you're showing up to empower other people and to just live out your best life and be confident, I think that's great, na? Other people's perceptions of you, most of the time, they are just a reflection of themselves. So I try to not be so concerned. Just keep on doing me. Let's have this as the last step on our skincare routine. Natural lip scrub in peppermint. It looks like this. It's a sugar scrub. Don't worry, I washed my hands. We're just gonna put it on our lips. Now we're done with our skincare routine. Again, thank you Human Nature Cagayan de Oro for sending me the skincare products. I'm really thankful and grateful. I know those are synonyms. They've really been helping my skin a lot, especially with all my breakouts. Because of my sleep deprivation, which is not healthy, I'm gonna work on that this summer. I'm gonna sleep a lot, I promise. If you want to check more Human Nature products, link will be down below. I've been using Human Nature products ever since I can remember. Back then, I bring the mosquito repellent spray to school. I also had the lip balm and the rescue balm. The sanitizers are so humot as well. I have one here on my table. Yeah, that's it for this video. I really enjoyed our little girl talk session. Thank you for sending in your questions. Like and subscribe if you want to. If you do not want to like and subscribe, do not like and subscribe. I will not hold it against you. If you do not know yet, I started a podcast last May. It's called Just Living with Ali. It's on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts. It's another creative project that I'm investing my time on. Okay, that's it. I'm just saying goodbye. Thank you very much. Bye!